Circumstances could be different for everyone. So generally speaking here, but can you give the audience 5 tips once they get on reality TV?
5 tips for aspiring reality TV or current reality TV is be yourself. Stay true to yourself. Don't fake it for the cameras. Another thing, like, don't do it for the cameras either. Like, a lot of people, when them cameras turn on, it's a completely different person. And in so many situations, every show I've ever done, people will film a scene and then be like, oh, I only did that for the cameras. That's bogus as hell. Be you at all times, like I said. Another tip is keep going. Don't stop. You might have just did a small project that people might be like, oh, that's just this. You just did YouTube, whatever. Keep going. You know, don't let nobody dumb down your projects. You know, you might start here, or might be just doing something so small, but those small things can create you to something bigger. I never would have thought I would have went from Jocelyn's Cabaret to having my own show. So don't let nobody stop you. Another thing is know your worth and add tax. A lot of times working with these networks, they will try to give you the shorts because they feel like, and this isn't to any network in particular, I'm just speaking on experience. They feel like, oh, well, you're getting a lot of exposure, so we're not going to pay you that much. But the talent, you should always know your worth because there is no show without you. So know your worth and add tax and charge what you feel like you're worth. And another thing, another tip, number 4 would just be confidence. You know who you are. Have confidence in who you are. People are watching you for a reason. If you can change one person's life or inspire one person, you're helping somebody. So just be confident on camera. You know, there's always going to be somebody who doesn't like you. They hate it on Jesus. Like, you're always going to be ugly to somebody. You're always going to be fat to somebody. You're always going to be annoying to somebody. Like, fuck what the haters got to say. If you ain't got no haters, you're not popping. And last of all, would just be Hollywood shit, be some weird shit. Like, I done seen it all. Like, these producers be weird, these owners be weird, and I'm not talking about Now That's TV, y'all, because that's my family, but other networks in the past, like, you know, it'd be some weird shit going on, and it's just like, Hollywood shit be weird, and it's like, stay away from the weird shit.
What's your definition of weird?
Drugs, sex, just awkward situations, pushing you to be somebody you're not, asking you to say a certain thing on camera or do sexual things on camera that you're not comfortable with. You know, it just gets weird. It gets spooky, like weird.
You mentioned the phrase Jesus. Do you follow religion by any chance?
I am Christian. Jesus is King. Jesus is Lord. Nothing in my life has been possible with God. God has spared my life so many times, and I'm so grateful for God and Jesus, and I feel like that's been the #1 reason for my success.
And when it comes to Christianity, does it get any more specific under that religion for you, like a particular branch, for example?
No.
And why Christianity for you?
For me, I was raised Catholic. It was very confusing for me. I didn't understand when I went to church. I didn't understand any of it. So when I became a grown adult and I was going to Christian church, it made sense. The church made sense. When you go to Catholic church, it's like kind of like a ritual, like in a way. And I never got the message out of it. And when I went to Christian church for the first time with my foster parents at the time, that's when I was like, okay, I'm actually getting a message out of this. I'm learning from it. It's making sense. So that's when I decided to become a Christian myself.
So your foster parents raised you under the Christian church, but who raised you under the Catholic?
My birth mom and my birth grandmother.
And do you know what age that was around when you started attending the Christian church?
Around middle school age.